There we go. All right, what's good, guys? We finally got the stream to send out notice. All right, we went ahead and simulated that last game that we've had to play twice, and then the stream ended. We got the dub, just barely. And now we are on to Marshall. Joe Fitzsimmons going to continue to start. Man, again, missed some good stats that we had going on in the game. I had scored a touchdown literally as the stream ended. I just watched it back to see where it stopped. Literally right when I scored another passing touchdown, they took that away. So we simulated. The stats weren't as good as what we had going on when we took the lead. And now we move on against Marshall and Jameson. So got some battles coming up. Marshall is that team in our conference. Both them and James Madison are in the top three in our side in the East. And we got to come up with both wins. We got to hope Dominion loses some games. But yeah, that's where we are at. Let's look at Marshall, see what they got going on before we get this game going. All right, they are starting Brock Lowry, redshirt junior with the physical dot and pull down abilities. Number 77 overall. 3-star prospect, has great caps. Doesn't have a crazy arm. But those ones with the non-crazy arms, those are the ones that kill us the most. The ones that can spread the ball out. So he's going to be dangerous. A.J. Turner is their leading running back. A couple abilities himself. 87 overall. Former 2-star that's blown up. Again, he has a couple more caps going into next year, too. Receiving core, banged up. They do not have their number one receiver, thank God, because he is an 86 and he looks pretty good. After him, the talent drops off quite a bit. Now, their best receiver now is a 75 overall, which is pretty much where we're at. We have 76s and 75s. So we definitely feel that. He's got a little bit of speed, and they got a pretty solid tight end in Toby Payne. Offensive line, 79, 80, 75, 78, 75. So again, no glaring weaknesses there. They got a 91 overall Mike Green, who is also hurt. We're going to need that as well. They have no interceptions on here, which is absolutely wild. All right, we are going to give about an extra 2 minutes to those that are joining us late, and then we will get this game started. All right, let's kick it off. We're going to try to get 2 games done today, Marshall and James Madison. And we going to get it started right now. We are playing at their stadium. At some point, we are going to edit our playbook. We should have done it before this episode. But we will roll with it for now. All right, toughest game of the conference starts now.
Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a showdown.
Yeah, we're going to start prioritizing the college football series over Warzone as far as the channel goes.
Taking on a team recharged
I'll keep playing on the side, but I want to save the notifications for this series. Certainly while Warzone is stale as it is right now.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
Here we go. Welcome in, everybody.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go
After playing that last game twice and leading in both of them, we went ahead and simulated it. I did not want to play it a third fucking time. Unfortunately, right when the stream went out last night, it was literally on a touchdown play. So upset that we lost that game, or not lost it, but lost the ability to finish it. The entire defensive line is tired right now. That's different, and we're going to be playing in the entire defense is tired. What the fuck is going on?
Give to the running back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see.
I wonder if it's from simulating. We haven't ran into that since very first episode of the series when we were trying to figure out the wear and tear shit.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Right. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
All right.
Looking to throw, it's Lowry.
Lowry under pressure, lets it rip. Aaron Bryant is hurt off the start.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's
we need a long opening drive to hopefully rest up this defense. Don't know why they're coming in so banged up, and the pressure gets there. Greg Irving with another sack.
And that is how you
Our ends are looking very impressive this season.
Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone.
We're going to sub him out. We'll see if they'll actually let him stay subbed out. I usually like to put him in with like one leg. Well, he's fine. And he gets seriously hurt after that. Deuce Walker can't find space. Georgia State offense on the field after a nice 3 down. Their top 2 players should be hurt.
Impact players for this game. David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
All right, offense is looking fresh.
Lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field. Keep everybody calm.
Solid game out of Cole Tab.
Really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football
now he's
teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with
Trying to get the edge, does for the first down. Frankie Marshall, or Frankie Arthur, sorry.
I love when players understand.
All right, we're going to sub him out for this drive. The younger brother of Adrian Peterson checking in the game. In fact, going to be checking in a little bit more until Cole Tab gets
understand better. Where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
Maury Bolden had a great game last game.
Big play. Sometimes it's about getting that first down.
So if we keep those stats, we're going to scramble here, though. Pick up the first down, Joe Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
He brings
he's not throwing it away. He's not sliding
a running ability to his game that other
quarterback
didn't necessarily have.
That space with his speed and
he's going to take off here, get the edge, and get out of bounds. Solid 9 game.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes.
Left tackle's a little banged up. You keep an eye on that.
You just got to play responsibility, and you got to get him on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting.
Fitzsimmons finds him over the middle. McGee with the first down. All right, moving that ball. Again, we're trying to hold on to the ball here a little bit. Give that defense a breather. For some reason, they came in exhausted.
Here's the handoff.
There goes Frank Arthur.
They make the stop of this running game.
They must have different moms, I'm assuming.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense.
I mean, different dads?
The opening drive of this game.
With his last name being different.
Nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
There we go. Arthur up the middle, but Holding's going to bring that back from our freshman right tackle, who has been heavily flagged this year.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up the throw.
There we go, get it out quick. Fleming with a solid 7-yard gain.
A little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Georgia State now has it in the red zone.
Second 13. Titan couldn't pick up the block. It's going to be a short game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Tries to get it outside. The ball floats. The ball floated out there. Not enough zip on it. Corner is able to undercut, and he is gone. Pick 6, Marshall. Oh, boy. We liked the look there. Didn't have enough arm strength to push it out there on that play. I know he does have the arm for it. Don't know why that one kind of floated out there. I tried to drill it.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense
and we are in the hole to start out 7-0.
From inside the 10.
All right, well, defense is going to get an extended break.
Will be brought down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Another solid run. 9.5 on that one. 4 carries for 32 yards for Frankie Arthur, getting his first extended amount of playing time. Cuts it up. Picks up that first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And we're giving Cole Tab a couple series off to start this game. He might come back in next drive. It's probably good to go now. But we're going to see what these backup running backs can do as he gets another solid game. Plan on leaning on this rushing attack for sure.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Receiver got blown off the line by the nickel there.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains.
Only 3 down linemen against our power-ish set. Oh, and still got slowed up in there. Had a lane.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
3rd and long. We're going out in the option. Fitzsimmons gets it out to Arthur. First down, Georgia State. Let's go.
Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2.
Boys off to a good start in the backfield.
I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy.
Shit, almost gets that one undercut. True freshman, kind of struggling in the passing game to start out early.
He can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Dump it off short.
Got his man in the middle. They make
Pick up solid game 7 after breaking a couple of those.
These wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers
pick up the quick first down with Walker.
And see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up.
Throwing it up for Reynolds, throws a dot right over the shoulder. Touchdown, Georgia State. Let's go.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're
beautiful throw by our freshman.
Nice job by the offense.
He does have a beautiful deep ball.
Taking advantage of their matchup and getting in for the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Boots this one out. I don't remember. When did we get 94 kick power? This is his
last
last year.
They'll bring it to the 25.
We're going to miss the kicker for sure. All right, defense rested up, ready to go.
We had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm.
Bryant's still not in the game. Sir Mel's has stepped up into that. Just kind of lets that one go. Throws it away. He's 0 for 2 on the start here. Now, defense held pretty well last series. One of the reasons they got points is on the pick six. We got blitz coming. He doesn't see it, doesn't get picked up, and he is down. Maxey, our safety, converted to nickel corner.
Defense, I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive.
Drop back. Let the pass rush do its job, and it does. Another sack. And that quarterback is getting teabagged at the moment.
Sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground.
He's a little wobbly.
They've been good out throughout this season.
And another 3-and-out.
Better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
Defense nice and rested up. We're going to hopefully wear out theirs.
And the punt team
Deuce Walker gets chased down from behind, and we are nearing the end of the first quarter. All right, Tab should be good to go, and he is.
The Georgia State offense returns to the field. How
Although
big is this drive?
Infamous
Touchdown the last
play.
time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to
Hitting
them.
the stretch. A little bit of room. Could gain a 7. He has played very well to start out.
Matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you
All right,
make
that'll
a
take
big
us to the
play?
second quarter.
Be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look.
They have negative yards on offense, 0 passing yards. Took a couple sacks. That's been the extent of their offense.
Standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the play fake.
Got a blitz coming, picks it up, gets rid of it quickly. McGee with a nice gain. And we are moving the ball.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football,
Cold Tab checking back in at running back.
Slows everybody down, not just the linebackers.
Looking like we got some man, or no, they're in zone. Should have threw it to the running back out in the flats. We were kind of confused on what coverage they were running. If we'd have read it correctly, we would have got that out quicker.
Looking at second down. He's looking to throw.
Well guarded. We just throw it in the back shoulder of Maury Bolden. But again, another penalty on the freshman on the right side. Holding, and it will go back.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw.
Going to try to get some of this back. Setting up a 3rd and 12.
Hey,
I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
assault continues.
Gonna try to drill it in there, and he can't hold on to it.
Had a touchdown and just didn't put the ball in.
That's gonna force a field goal.
They'll send out the kicker to
Wind
try to salvage
in our
this
face.
drive. He'll try to
Oh,
knock it
shit.
through from 38 yards out.
And we hook it.
No good.
Hook it left, missed opportunity to take the lead. Marshall's ball. And their offenses went backwards. They are sitting at negative yards, and we are going to bench Bryant a little bit longer. He is not 100%. Don't want him injured. Shit.
Coming out. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
Offensive line holds up this time. He's able to get his first completion of the game in the second quarter. Gain of 9.
Bad execution on that last drive. So
Again, if it wasn't for the pick 6, we'd be looking pretty good right now.
The give from the gun.
McGee read it, couldn't make the play.
And they drag him down, but
First
not
down,
before
Marshall,
he
and they
gets
are
the
in
first
the
down.
hurry up, looking to get some of that momentum. Oh shit, forgot we're not home. Quarterback changes play at the line. Gonna look for an RPO here. Got a penalty, might be holding in the backfield. Sure is. Thundering Herd moving the opposite way. Get your ass back there. Legal man downfield. All right, well, not quite the penalty we were looking for, but we'll take it.
Behind the chains, 1st and 15. To the air, it's Lowry.
This time the offense holds up yet again.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in
They need
business
that.
across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be
Quarterback
first
has
down.
been going through it so
He
far
flexed
this
out
game.
that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open.
Faking the pass. Rag gets there on the blitz. Can't get rid of it.
The defense
Sack.
is simply not
Let's
fooled by
go.
the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping your run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
These guys
Deuce
are
Walker's a
bringing
little
serious
banged
heat.
up on
They
the
are
outside.
Like sharks swarming and just
Oh, almost
getting
gets us
after the
offside.
pass.
Don't snap the ball, though.
On second down,
Irving with pressure yet again, but he's going to let it go deep. Gums in coverage, and he knocks it down.
To knock it down in the end zone.
Smart offensive coordinator.
All right, now, third and forever.
Especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Well, not on this play.
This is
gonna
a
go with a little pressure
third
here.
and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Ooh, running back was wide open. Nobody there to make a tackle, too. So glad the quarterback
Great
didn't
job
see
by
that.
the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass.
And
they know
another
the quarterback's
sack
gonna have to
taken
hold on
by
to the
Marshall.
football.
This
Nice
quarterback
job
is
getting your ears back
struggling.
and getting home.
You're seeing ghosts out there.
High, and it's just hanging
Sam
there as
Darnold
if it
style.
has helium in it and
All right, Deuce
floating
Walker
down
takes it.
toward the earth.
Again, he's pretty banged up. We probably should take him out of that. But we'll see how he's doing next drive.
Okay, so here comes the offense.
We're going to try to give that defense another breather.
You want to talk about taking the
Get this
wind
ground
out of
game
your
going.
sails.
Roll
Drive
tab
the
with the
ball
carry.
down the field and miss the field goal.
Great
You know
defense.
what? Don't
Great
leave it up
tackle.
to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay.
Might
aggressive
lose him to the
and don't
transfer
settle for
portal
field.
next year.
Yeah,
That's
because
okay. We got a
there's just
stable
no
of running
margin
backs.
for
We
error
got
right now.
2
You
new
just
ones
have
coming
got to
in
be able to execute at a high
next year. One of them we're super excited about.
Relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down.
Frank Arthur comes up a little
Now staring
gimpy
at a
after that
third and
play.
short from the 40.
And now, oh my God.
To the ground, looking for the mark.
The offensive line got all
Didn't
jumbled,
get much, picked up a yard,
and that's going to make us short. We are going to punt.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
Not going to risk it this early. Defense is playing well. And we get a boomer off.
Takes it on the return.
Rags goes for the kill shot.
Get away from that
Can't
cover
get him
three.
down.
They've got him down at the 23.
All right, Walker's still
The
a
Marshall
little
offense
gimpy
makes
out
its
there.
way back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting
They're going to
get
go down in the
frustrated.
ground game, makes a move, makes man miss, picks up the gain of 4.
Possession after possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
Setting into a soft zone. Trusting this front four to get pressure and contain the ground game.
Just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Moving the running back,
Got some
forcing
motion.
the defense to adjust.
Big third down play for Marshall. He sees man coverage. Deuce Walker played up man. Little gimped up and got beat.
Touchdown, Hurd! And once he got away from the knee, they had no
Damn it.
shot at catching him. That was just as simple as
Getting their best
playing
receivers
catch
out,
and
so
shoot.
now he is their best receiver, and I think he's only a 76, so he got cooked.
Down the field.
Maybe man coverage wasn't the best when he wasn't feeling the greatest out there.
I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be
And we
winning
don't want to get
one-on-one.
one-dimensional.
We saw a great example of it right there.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a
All
return,
right.
but decided not to. Instead, they'll take
Need
the
to bounce
touchback.
back right here.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive.
Ooh, set up the blocks nicely. Frankie Arthur is shot out of a cannon. He is gone. 5 touchdown. Georgia State.
And once he found
Let's
daylight,
go.
it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Hesitated just a little bit. Got the blocks he was looking for and exploded through the hole. And that's right back to a tie. 11 carries, 134 yards.
He showed you a little bit of wiggle.
Showing he's got some talent.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors.
Yeah, we really love our running backs, man. We have so many of them that we could use and be happy with.
Virginia Tech is in
We're really excited about Cole Tabb's future here. Again, he's a high risk of transfer because we haven't been able to get this passing game going. For some reason, that means a lot to him.
They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech.
I have to take Walker
We
out.
are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when
Irvin
it goes
gets
final.
pressure on the quarterback, but he lets it out early.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Marshall quick to the line.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made
Thinking
the
they're gonna
catch,
run it here.
there was no doubt he was going down. Great
Oh,
job
yep.
form tackle.
Oh,
And he never had a
Lowry
chance
got
to
lost
get
in the
first
sauce.
off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now on
What are
third
we
and
doing?
10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this
yeah,
drive
we're not
started.
playing man. Not how we've looked in man here lately. We're gonna sit back, soft zone.
It's Lowry. Throws
Oh,
to the tight end.
shit. Finds the tight end once it clears the zone.
And the
Had to let him go.
tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30
And we pay for it. Actually, that probably was a good spot for man with the vertical routes.
Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
RPO again. Tight end gets free. First down, Marshall. On the move again in the hurry up. Our biggest weakness.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense.
Going
We've seen
empty
it
here.
early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Walker can't make the play on the ball. Holds on to a big first down. Thunder and Hurd on the move. Being forced to sit in this soft zone. Setting up the screen. Good upfield tackle, but there's another flag on the field. Both offensive lines struggling to play a clean game. And that is their right tackle this time. So now we're sitting at first and 10, 2 backs in the backfield. RPO again. He's going to let the running back keep it. Soft game 2.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third,
Shit,
fourth
almost
quarter,
jumped
late
off
in the
again.
ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
There we go. Coverage sack on this one. Went with a cover 1 man zone look.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, I tried to switch it. No, I thought I switched to the cover 3. I switched to the cover 2. Realized it right away. Tried to get out of it. Middle of the zone, wide ass open. Breaking coverage. Bruce Mayweather breaks down the field. Beautiful throw by the QB. Touchdown, Thunder and Herd. Man, that's tough.
Busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
All right, now we got 2.5 minutes. Try to tie this game up. We got a shootout here in Marshall.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Well, let's see what the true freshman has under his sleeve in the quarterback position.
Offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on Jesse.
Couldn't get it to him.
You know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the
bringing
field,
the blitz.
I gotta hit them too.
Good coverage down the field, but we find McGee. Solid gain of 6.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The clock has
Take us
reached
to 2-minute warning.
mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the
The
field.
strategy, Cotton.
From the gun,
They're
wants
sending
to
the blitz.
pass.
We're going to get out quick, but he throws it behind the receiver,
Serious arm strength shown there.
forcing an early punt.
And
that gives the Thunder and Herd a chance to tack onto this lead.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Glendon down the field, whiffs on the tackle,
And he'll work his way on
and that'll
the
bring him down to
return
35.
35-yard line before he
Under
stops.
2 minutes to go.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was
Let's it out
lethal.
quick. Rag there for the tackle.
You hear all these stupid
Couldn't dislodge that ball there.
Me and Jesse talking about create balance. Run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to
Again,
find
another
way
quick
to
slant,
quarterback
playing a
on
little
this
too
drive.
soft.
Last drive, he had way too much time to throw.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to
Bringing the
throw.
blitz. He gets it out quick.
Catch in the middle. It's Payne.
We hesitated on that.
And how about that catch and
Toby
run?
Payne
So
going
dangerous,
down.
this guy. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Which one is Toby Payne? Is that there?
Marshall back at it with
The one who
another
just got
1st
it?
and 10.
Yes.
Dropping back, it's Lowry.
We're starting to look a little bit banged up on offense.
Got a man in the middle.
Missing a few players out there.
Got it all the way down to
Brock
the
Lowry
1-yard line, and they
hits a
are
dot on that one.
scoring on first down. The offense will quickly
First
use
time
the
out for the
timeout.
Thunder and Herd. 53 seconds remaining.
Just outside the
Trying to
red
hold
zone,
him with
first
a
and 10
3
from the
here.
21.
And the empty.
Looking to move it through the air.
Out quick.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's
And they're trying to nullify that pass rush, getting the ball out fast.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field,
They're down to
settles
one
down
timeout.
into an open spot, making it
45
easy for
seconds
his
remaining in the half.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Another quick
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
slant drag route there.
That completion
First
will
down.
take them
Thunder and
inside
Herd.
the 10 to the 9
Tick, tick,
yard
tick.
line. This offense
29
has been
seconds.
running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room.
Another slant.
That completion
We
will
stop them. They have
take
one
them
timeout left. How do they use it here?
threatening.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they
They
wanted
use it right
to try
now.
to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute. the
I
game
imagine
out
we're going to
there.
see one more attempt at the end zone from them.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw.
Throws it out to the flat. Touchdown. Thundering Herd.
That touchdown
16 to 19. He is dotting us up. After starting out in the first quarter on the ground,
But you're in trouble.
the entire first quarter, he is blown up in the second.
Together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Good adjustments by their team. Now we're
Returner's
looking
gonna
at
try
a
to see what he can
2-score
get.
deficit.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
That pick 6 on their side of the field really hurt.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running to the left.
Ooh.
Nice move to keep
Tab with a great cut.
He's brought down, but there's a
And
flag
guess
on the
who?
field. Let's see
Duke.
what the call is.
Again with yet another flag. Freshman right tackle.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss
Cole Tab getting a look.
and not much
Going nowhere.
doing there as that defense runs him out of
We accidentally
bounds.
stepped out of bounds. We were just trying to
After
run out the
running
clock there.
game, let's see if they do it again on second down.
Ooh,
Right back to the
fucking
well.
guard got cooked on that
They'll
one.
knock him down, and that'll take
And we
us
might
to
actually have an
halftime.
injury because
That's
that
gonna
left
wrap
guard
up
is
the
not
first
my
half.
starting
Now
left
we'll
guard.
join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington.
Well, that one catch was
And
clutch.
we have to start
71
this
yards.
halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing
right,
on
tough
Saturdays,
start for our
he's gonna be
boys
playing
here.
on Sundays. The kid has different
Got to
gears.
get
He has
back
a
in this
knack
game
for
before it
finding
gets out of
gaps in
hand.
defense, and I can't remember a college
This is
player
not a
with
team
that
you
kind
want to
of
get
catch
behind on.
radius. And with that, let's send it
Had
back
our
to the
problems
fellas
with
at
Marshall
Jones C.
in this series. They're a good football team. James Madison's up next. Also a tough game. If we want a chance at the conference championship, we pretty much got to go and win out the rest of the series. So this would be a huge loss for us. All right, we're getting the ball in the second half. Let's go check out the halftime stats. We have 11 first downs. They have 12, pretty even offensively. Their passing game has carved us up. We have struggled a bit in the air with our true freshman quarterback. Again, we're just getting the lumps out of the way this year because, again, I'm pretty sure our starting quarterback will be transferring. There's been some struggles there with Walker White. It just seems like he's our best fit going forward. And we also have multiple freshmen coming in next year. It's just not ideal not to give some of these guys some time to cook behind the scenes and sit back and watch another quarterback get it done. They're being thrust early into this. And that's not usually how we do things, but it's kind of just indicative of the situation. We have been all over their quarterback today. 7 sacks? 6 sacks. 6 sacks in the first half, not bad. They started adjusting, started getting that ball out quickly. We did have that pick 6, which also makes this look worse than it really is. This game should be tighter, but that's where we're at. So we're going to take 60 seconds, and then we will get back into the second half. All right, it's halftime, brought to you by Spectrum, where fuck you, they're going to end your stream randomly.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off.
We have been battling our broadcast last 2 weeks.
No
different bullshit going down between Call of Duty and messing up on us, and our own internet just taking the shit on us. All right, we start the ball in the second half. Fitzsimmons a little shaken up starting this drive.
You only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down.
Great run defense out of the Thundering Herd. Only gain of 1.
Best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all.
Oh yeah, let's see injuries. I think our left guard's hurt. Yep, ruptured disc, out for 3 weeks. He's our strongest lineman. Let's see. Who do we got starting in his place? I knew I recognized something different in there. True freshman. Levine. We're actually going to start Bohannon here. Give him some looks.
Drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
Tab tries to cut it up.
It's
a solid game.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense.
Man coverage, we see the look we wanted. The linebacker. Oh, is that a linebacker or just a big nickel? But either way, McGee was too fast for him to keep up with.
He now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards.
He has been our most dynamic receiver throughout the series. He is capped out. And he's open again. Over the middle, first down, McGee.
The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down.
Setting up the screen on the outside. Walker breaks free and gets tackled down at the 2, trying to dive into the end zone.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball.
Oh, shit. We accidentally kept it. Got him killed on that one. Whoopsie.
Just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation.
Oh, forced it in there. The linebacker fell right back into the zone. Holy shit, and he juked out everybody. Go on, McGee. Go on, McGee. Catch him. Another pick 6 in our red zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Oh, my goodness. Freshman QB struggling today. Tough read out of your boy. Man.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this.
Very tough read.
Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense.
Did we push him out too early?
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
Fitzsimmons back in. Dumping off. McGee can't handle it. Landed right in his lap.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On second down, he's looking downfield.
He's got the slot open. Hits it. Can't keep it going, but gets the catch for a good game. This offense started. Got to start getting it moving. And a big hole right here. Left tackle gets beat. Simmons tries to find some space, gets a gain of 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away...
Gonna throw it deep here. Ooh, good play by the 3. We had the screen called, but we liked what we were seeing out of the coverage deep, so we decided to take our shot. Not enough time for that offensive line. Ooh, we're in decision time here. 4th and 5. Down big by 3 scores. This is probably stupid.
desperation.
We are going for it.
Here is a desperate move.
Throws it behind him, slows him down,
Trailing by double figures.
and we can't pick up the first down. Should have punted it.
Turn it over on down. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's foul.
Hall sees it, can't jump the route, but does break up the pass.
You might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Setting up the draw.
Only a couple there. And
Short
now
gain
staring
there,
at
3rd and 8.
The run game just
Defense really needs to get off the field here without allowing any points to keep us in this game. A field goal really hurts us here. They're going deep, really going deep. Chesting Deuce Walker, he gets beat, but the safety Gums makes the play on the ball, dislodges it from the receiver, and clutch play there. Needed that one. They're going to punt it back to us. Walker's going to let it bounce, hopefully go in the end zone, and it does.
The punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense.
Goal tab in the backfield. He's going to take the head carry. Left tackle completely whiffs on an easy block there. And Tab has struggled, only 2 yards of carry. While Arthur has played pretty well. He picks up another first down. 13 carries, 142 for Arthur.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every
He's playing a
game
shit ton today.
and really
Going with the high
impose their
hand.
will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Trying to stretch it outside, cuts it upfield. Good solid gain of 5.
Poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5
Trying to settle
6
this
yards.
QB down.
Make him honor the run. Make him know that you're willing to run the football.
Got a tight end on the drag here.
Snag
Gets out of
to the
bounds.
outside
Good gain.
is Fleming. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Panthers have this offense rolling.
And going with the end around, McGee. McGee gets some blocks. And oh my goodness, spins the shit out of the defender. It doesn't matter because guess what? It's coming back opposite side of the field. Running back holds away from the play and absolutely wipes out a huge gain. Jesus Christ, we just can't catch or break this game. Goal tab, trying to cut it. Outside, gain of 3.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Playing press. Try to take advantage of it. Throws it up deep for Bolden. And can't hold on to it. Tough spot. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. Can't pick it up. Almost gets another pick on the play. So we go from going all the way down the field to that because of one penalty. Now we are first to punt. Not going to make the same mistake twice. Gets really into this one, but it bounces into the end zone. And Marshall, commanding 3-touchdown lead, gets the ball back.
Makes its way back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
Running the stretch. Tries to get outside. Good tackle by Spain.
Anything that he's calling is working.
All right, they're getting out of the hurry up, going and slowing the game down a little bit. We jump. They're going to get us on that.
Miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And we are playing undisciplined today.
Defense couldn't quite hold
Penalties hurting us in multiple different ways.
That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. The give to the back.
Goes nowhere. 3rd and 3.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27.
Big 3rd down play here. Can Georgia State get off the field? Throws it short. Can't stop him. First down, Marshall.
With that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
Going with the RPO. Defense reads it well. Holy shit. Already looked like they had an exorcist going on over there.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Lowry.
Wick gets loose. Quarterback steps up in the pocket, lets one rip. First down, Marshall. He's thrown for over 300 yards today, 3 touchdowns, no picks. After that rough first quarter, he has went off. Literally didn't complete it. I think he completed 1 pass in the first quarter. Maybe if that. Oh, Spain jumps the pick. Let's go. Great run back. Sets us up. Absolutely needed it. Clutch play.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mono.
Tab with the carry. Good solid game. 9. That'll bring us to the 4th quarter. Down by 3 scores. We have got to hurry it now.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff
We're definitely not on this list, I'll tell you that.
Second down here.
Our second one. They're kind of pressed up here.
He's looking to throw.
Now let this one go for McGee on the outside. It almost caught it off the tip.
Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Gonna send it again. And this, another drop. Another drop. Tough.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up.
Gets to the tight end. First down.
It's complete. Good job running that route to get past
on the hurry up.
He got nothing after the catch.
We need points and we need them now.
Give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Gets it over, leaves that corner. Good gain. Down to the 3. Still in the hurry up. Tick tock, tick, 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 tick.
Where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
We are going to run it with Tab, and he muscles his way in the end zone. Brings us down by 2 scores. Let's go. All right, defense needs to come up big on this next drive. While we claw our way back into this quick scoring drive out of our boys. Freshman looks like he's settling down, making some plays. Now defense needs to do something here. Spain kicked us off with that pick. Let's see if we can get another turnover here.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just
with the draw. Gain us 3. They're back in the hurry up. I'm certainly not playing to lose here.
Made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
Back with another draw. Hall does a good job stopping them. They get a decent game out of that. 3rd and short.
They'll put the tight end in motion.
Oh, shit. You know, I was worried about that pre-snap. That's why I shifted to the other side. I'm like, well, we'll guard the keeper. And then we bit on the run.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense.
Got to get off this field. Great block by the down lineman. 9-yard gain.
Says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I tell you what, 4th quarter,
shit, I bit on that so hard.
Exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys. Run the
great play, Thundering Herd. Now they are damn near in field goal range. We can't give up any points right here.
Like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this.
RPO trying to get the blocks outside. Doesn't, but gets gained at 4 regardless.
Late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
To the air, it's Lowry.
Again, staying aggressive, checking it down. First down. We are in trouble, boys.
They want to get this defense on its heels.
I love an offense that wants to stay
This
aggressive.
offense has been
Got the lead late
all
in the
over the
game
place.
like
It's
this,
been hard
you
to
still try to find your
tell what they're
playmakers.
trying to get done. A lot of motion here. Throws it, but goes out of bounds. Loss of 3.
And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards.
A sack
there
would
and
be
just
super
avoided
clutch
the
here.
contact. They keep attacking through the air.
He lets it go quick, though. Not going to get that chance.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Marshall quick to the line.
All right, one more stop here.
Third and long. and
That
he'll
missed
try
field
to
goal earlier is haunting us.
just threw that one away to avoid
Because
disaster.
now they can stretch this to a
And the offense
3-possession
got
lead with a
themselves
good
in
kick
tough
here.
situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is,
And he hooks it left himself. That's going to keep us in this game. Down by 2 with just under 9 minutes to go.
Make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down.
Getting the coverage we wanted. Bad throw, but still able to come back and go grab that ball.
Right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Mari Bolden with another good
They
game.
gobbled up a ton of yardage to open
He had some
this
good
drive,
stats
and now
last
in
week that we
business
lost
midfield at the 49.
by not being able to finish the game against UL Monroe. Good game by Cole Tab. Let's go. And we are on the move.
Moved it to the 41. He's going to pass.
I'm not seeing anything widely open. Could have probably dumped off that tight end. But since we hesitated, we were scared to throw it.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble.
A little rough throw for McGee on the outside. Couldn't really do anything with it after the catch.
Third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, throws the right read. Just I threw it too soft.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time.
Very nice
They're
read.
expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to
Just not
change
the right
picture,
throw, and that's on
pre-snap
us.
to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Down by
Fourth
multiple
down.
possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth.
Oh, wide open receiver. Had pressure in his face. Missed the throw. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Back to the Thundering Herd. Something we absolutely could not
Running
afford.
back goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Lowry.
Throws it on the slant.
Using the quick game.
Smart game. I was hoping to bait him into that flare route for the running back. Jump it, but he smartly went away from it.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still
Back
taking
to
shots.
run. Maxey can't get to him. He's going to break it loose.
Just has not had an answer.
Georgia State is in trouble.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's first and 10.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last
Offensive
week.
line has
And you're
really
seeing
done
that
well in
right
the
now.
second half after getting mollywopped in the first.
And you got to get hats around this field.
Basically
He
first quarter.
finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
When we did all our damage. Ever since, though, it has been Thundering Herd all day. He's going to let one rip to the outside. Maxey separates him from the ball. Good play.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid
right, we could use a pick
making
right here.
that fourth down decision? From the gun, wants to pass.
Not going to take the chance. Smartly throws it out of bounds. Setting up a field goal.
Now on
And another
fourth down,
chance to
they'll
go up
send
by
out
3
the field goal
possessions.
unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late.
And he nails this one.
Boulevard is good. And now the lead's extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
That
let's
one
take a
might
look
be
at
the
what's
dagger.
happening in a great college football
Down
matchup.
by 3 scores.
Georgia Southern has the lead right now.
Things are
Feels like
not
it's been
looking
that way
good.
since freedom
And our
took
chances for another Sun Belt title is probably going to the wayside.
circle back if anything big happens.
Tab with the carry. Good cut.
How about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw.
Has time this time. Able to get it out to Walker. Drops the ball. So many drops today. Just multiple players just making mistakes. Got some drops, got some poor throws, some poor reads. Pass blocking has been piss poor from here and there. We throw it up into double coverage this time. And almost catches that one. I mean, he really puts the ball in a spot. He really gives his receivers a chance at least. Linebacker sits. Tough read. We're going to have to go for it here.
Run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
And
your internal
way
clock
off.
is going off so fast.
Again, we've under pressure right away. And that's going to pretty much do it. We're just going to try to get out of here with our health and get to next week. Another first down, Marshall. They're still in a hurry up. I'm fucking confused. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left. Yeah, I think y'all can chill now.
Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Right down the middle.
Wide ass open. Thankfully, Gums breaks that up. Not Gums, but yeah, E. Zadu. Wado. I'll have to put that in Google Translate. Figure out how to say his name correctly.
The quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Makes the catch.
Somehow holds on to that.
Sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
All right, and Walker White's going to finish out this last drive.
And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Cut. Oh, shit.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just
almost gets loose.
For a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Trying to find his man on first down.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that corner sit.
And he
Ooh.
was looking over the middle.
We were able to play defense on that and stop that pick.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
There you go, Cold Tab. Good game. Just trying to look like a functioning offense while we finish this game out.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used.
Tries to throw it up the seam. Safety there. Ooh, almost tipped drill. We love those around here.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw.
Boyd's pressured. Linebacker climbs, gets depth.
Well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Floating away.
Jesus Christ.
Pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
Jesus Christ.
Very confident.
No time in the pocket. We're down yet again. Just trying to get the fuck out of this game.
Maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock.
Y'all can take a knee, I promise you. I won't call
try
timeout.
to ice this game.
I promise you.
They go to the ground.
You guys could stop this shit right now.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first
Just
down.
run the fucking clock out. Get us out of here. Absolute beatdown. We weren't
From
ready.
the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Still a young team.
Man, that's
Going to
the
get even
advantage of
younger
having a
next
good
year.
coaching staff to teach these
But I
players
think
in this type of situation
talent
with the lead
will
late in the
really
game,
start
you
to
want
show
stay in
what
the
we've been
field
trying to
play,
build.
keep the clock ticking.
This
They
next
do that
season
after that nice
it's the one. It's got to, hopefully this quarterback situation works itself out. Fitzsimmons grows in all the right areas, and I think we'll be good to hit the ground
I
running.
never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football,
We have
What's
gotten
happening
outplayed
is
since that
they
first
are just
quarter.
not getting the push they need
Probably the most outplayed
all
we've been
game long up
in a long
front to
while.
have any success when they decide to run it.
Certainly from our
Sometimes
conference
it's
play,
just not your day.
not what we were
Things
expecting.
just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need
24
a little
first
bit-
downs to their
be
20.
a little bit better
And we
at
lost by
pressure
20
and
fucking
need better
points.
preparation this week in practice.
Almost 500 yards of
This team
offense
has
to
a
their
lot of
almost
talent.
400,
We
and we
just
lost
need
by
a little
20
bit
points.
more to ensure
Turnovers killed us. Third down
That's gonna do it for
conversions
us.
killed
For
us.
Jesse Palmer, David
Not being able to get off the
Pollock,
field on
our
fourth down
broadcast
killed
team.
us.
I'm Reese Davis.
We never,
This has
I
been
think it was the most we've ever went through it on
another
fourth down.
PA Sports College Football.
But it just wasn't there. Lowry was upright for 3 quarters and just picked us apart. Ground game was solid for him. Toby Payne, tight end, had a great game. Gave up only 3 sacks, but we threw look at this, 2 picks, 100, Jesus Christ, almost 200 yards between the two. Just can't have it, man. We get touchdowns instead of pick sixes, we win this game. It's a 28-point swing. Can't survive it. So mistakes bite us in the ass. We've got some coaching points. We gotta think about where we're gonna put those next week. Now we're starting to lose the battle for Barry Sims over here. Greg Irving had a game. Most of those stats came in the first fucking quarter. All right, got James Madison up next week. Where does that put us stat-wise? Fitzsimmons, this offensive line just isn't giving any of these quarterbacks really a good opportunity to shine. We're going to see a lot more Arthur coming up soon. He balled out. Receiving game, a lot of drops. And this is just the ones they've counted. 10, 13, 16, 18, 20, 24. 24 fucking drops on the season. And again, that is just the ones they've counted. I know they've missed a few. That would really help out these quarterbacks a lot. Offensive line is pretty piss poor, giving up a shit ton of sacks on the year. And this is just the ones also that counted. And not to count the ones where we pressured, thrown it into bullshit because we've had no time. So still need more gelling on the offensive side of the ball. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. We were going to play a doubleheader today, but I think we're just going to knock out one, get back in the right mindset, and attack James Madison tonight. Oh, whoops. Let's just look here. All right, that puts us in a tough spot. A bunch of teams have one loss. We're going to have to win out, and a couple extra things going in our favor to even have a chance at the conference championship this year. We also have a bowl game we're trying to play for, so as long as we have a winning record or at least a 6-6 record, we will be eligible for bowl season. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on the next.